ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì yìí ṣe oyè báyìí mọ̀ dúpọ̀ yìnbíyọ̀ sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jùyà. Èkìtì lọ́mọ olúṣù àrògùrò bẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ olóṣè méjì takọ́tabo. Ìgbélárugẹ oúnjẹ àgbẹ̀dàgbàsókè lóríko. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìṣèjọba kan dára ògbáyé gbádùn ara wò. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìgbélárugẹ àṣà àti ìṣe àtúnṣe bí ìgbafẹ́. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye.
Hello and welcome. This is Ekiti on the Move. I am Tunji Saliu. The Bureau of Special Project, domiciled in the Governor's Office, is a special purpose office established to fast-track delivery of critical projects and dividends of democracy to the people. The mandate is clear, and its operations are devoid of traditional bottlenecks and processes associated with many government operations. In Ekiti State, the results are already evident, with an array of projects already delivered or in the process of completion across the state, majorly in the state capital. In this episode of the program, we bring you some of the projects under the Bureau of Special Project in the Office of the Governor. They do not only touch directly on the people, they carry the signature of the shared prosperity vision of the Governor Biodun Oyebanji-led administration.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì yìí ṣe oyè báyìí mọ̀ dúpọ̀ yìnbíyọ̀ sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jùyà. Èkìtì lọ́mọ olúṣù àrògùrò bẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ olóṣè méjì takọ́tabo.
High above the bustling capital, the headquarters of the Bureau of Special Projects stands as a symbol of purpose. Beneath its roof, a dedicated team drives the engine of transformation, turning the vision of Governor Biodun Oyebanji into a tangible reality across Ekiti State.
The Bureau of Special Projects is under the office of Mr. Governor, and we handle projects that are very critical and dear to the administration of Governor Biodun Oyebanji.
At the helm, the special advisor articulates the Bureau's core mandate to bridge the gap between policy and physical impact. Through this establishment, the governor's guiding philosophy, "No one is left behind," is translated into bricks, mortar, and lasting infrastructure.
This building of the Bureau of Special Projects, in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit.
Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Wọ́n bá jẹ kán ṣètò ìṣúná ayẹyẹ kédàgbàsókè kéde ọ̀lẹ́. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìpínlẹ̀ kí gómìnà kó tí ì ṣe ń ayẹyẹ o. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye.
This office too came into being through Mr. Governor, and this took place within 7 months. He commissioned this building, this new ultra-modern building of Bureau of Special Projects, June 8th, just last month. And this took us 7 months. We executed this project through our direct labor process of Bureau of Special Projects. Just like Mr. Governor mentioned during the project, it was an inward affair. We use all our professionals in-house, our artisans, the carpenters, the bricklayers, the painters, and all of them. We did everything in-house. And here we are, still part of the projects of Mr. Governor.
The Bureau's mandate is defined by the execution of strategic, high-impact projects that are redefining the state's landscape. Chief among these is the ambitious construction of an indoor sports complex at the Ekiti Pavilion, a facility poised to become a premier hub for athletic excellence and youth empowerment. Simultaneously, the iconic Oluyemi Kayode Stadium is undergoing a monumental upgrade, featuring a new fiber track, enhanced spectator seating, and a dedicated hostel for athletes.
On the regular site visit, we're here to inspect the ongoing construction work at the indoor sports complex. Yeah, behind us, you can see the carpenters working. They are working on the columns that leads to the roof. The roof workshop activity is ongoing off-site. So on completion, we expect they will just come and put them in place and install them. So very soon, we expect that all the roof columns will be available and completed in due time.
At the hostel, as you can see from far away distance here, we are on plastering now. So the project is as far as 85% done on the hostel. On the track, as you can see, the line is there. The pitch is 100% completed. If you go to the admin there, we are painting. We are doing finishes there.
What is the next plan?
The next plan is to cover this one, and we have started excavation behind this area. So what we want to do now is to install the foundation bolts and start installing the stanchions.
Do you normally do your fabrication off-site?
No, we do it here on site.
So is the fabrication ongoing now?
No, the fabrication is not ongoing.
Okay.
What we are doing now, we have done nice excavation of the foundation, and we have the foundation bolts on ground. So what we want to do now is to start the foundation. So from there, we bring the materials to site to start fabrication of the stanchions.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Last 1 year, this office has undertaken quite a number of projects, either directly under our purview or by intervention. I will start by the one that is ongoing. We have the indoor sports complex, which is currently ongoing, and we hope fully by before the inauguration, this should be ready for commissioning. And we have the stadium upgrade, which comprises upgrading the existing stadium that we have. That's Oluyemi Kayode Stadium. Putting the fiber textures, the track upgrade, the spectators sitting areas, and the hostel for the sportsmen and women, which is currently ongoing, and they have gotten to appreciable level.
These landmark projects, now at appreciable level of completion, are on track to be delivered before the end of the year. A powerful testament to the administration's unwavering commitment to timely execution. Beyond sports, the Bureau is orchestrating a digital and educational renaissance. A new office complex for the Ministry of Innovation is rapidly taking shape at the State Secretariat, heralding a tech-driven future for governance and public service.
Here on the regular sites visit and inspection to see that the work is going on as proposed on the design. So that's why we are here. Yeah, it's basically a 2-floor building. Where we are currently is the hall. Time to time, RFIs have been raised and they have been resolved. You can see that all is going on as planned. Work is progressing, and at every stage, after the reinforcement arrangement, we will definitely have our guys the professionals to come around and inspect and certify before casting. And we normally do quality control. The cubes will be taken, during casting for cube test. So far, so good. The job has been progressing as expected. No issues. And we believe that the expected delivery lead time, as indicated on the work program, will definitely be met in due course.
kan ṣètò ìṣúná ayẹyẹ ìdàgbàsókè kéde ọlé Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òwe. Ìpínlẹ̀ kí gómìnà kó tí ì ṣe wọn ayẹyẹ o. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òwe. Ìlú kan tí ìgbìyànjú òkúrú kan mẹ́mú ọlọ́rọ̀.
At Ekiti State Polytechnic, Ekiti, the future has already arrived. The transformation is complete with a state-of-the-art e-library. This cutting-edge facility is meticulously zoned into professional departments, including dedicated reading sections, a technical area for book cataloging, and an integrated e-library.
Behind us is the the library building, which comprises of the regular library service and the e-library and multimedia. And apart from that, we have the gatehouse and the fence around issues. All of them has been successfully completed. This project was handed over to the school authority last April. And we are here today, an overview to see how they are making use of this building. We've gone in, we've seen that they have been able to segment the building. They've been able to segment the building into the various units that they needed in the library composition.
This new structure has been divided into the several professional departments in line with the global best practices of the academic libraries.
So here we have our reading shelves, which we have just mounted, and we are also already arranging the books according to the Library of Congress classification scheme, which we are using all over the academic libraries all over the world. So we are still going there where we have our newly arrived books from third form that we have just received and which we are just stamping with the stamp of ownership, and which we are just accessioning. We are just bringing them in.
Complementing this intellectual hub is a new gatehouse and robust perimeter fencing, which together enhance security and foster a safe, conducive environment for learning and innovation.
The library that we have there, you can see the structure is very superb, and even the gatehouse, you can see that everything has been fixed and put in place. The perimeter fencing, today we know that security is not something that we should play with, and we have been able to fix a very major part of the fence through even the intervention of our governor. So thank you. A year ago, we just had about 4 programs, and we were able to approach His Excellency even for assistance. And today, I can boldly tell you that we have 23 new programs. As at that time, we didn't have HND program. So now we have 10 out of the 23, 10 of them are HND programs. And also, not only that, we have 4 new schools now. We have School of Management Studies, we have School of Agric and Agric Technology, we have School of Engineering, and we also have School of Sciences. So we have 4 schools operating now, and we have departments. In all now we have 14 departments in the institution, as against 3 departments that were in operation before.
With this expansion, institutional needs are being met with precision, ensuring there is no room for academic calendar delays and the students receive uninterrupted quality education. But the Bureau's reach extends far beyond the urban centers. Deep in the heart of rural Ekiti, in the farming community of Abaoshun in Ikogosi, Ekiti, the governor's mantra of "no one is left behind" has been brought to life in the most meaningful way. Here, the Bureau has constructed modern blocks of classrooms for the nursery, primary and secondary schools. These new facilities are fitted with contemporary amenities, including toilet facilities in each block and shatterproof synthetic windows to ensure the safety of the children.
We do combine 2-3 more classes before. We don't have enough classrooms. It has not been easy for us in the school. Things are not that good. Even to teach, we don't have enough time to teach because 2 classes in a class, it looks somehow. Teachers can't concentrate on their pupils, so it hasn't been easy. But since when our governor, Abayomi Oyebanji, since when he has constructed this building for us, things has changed. We are able to teach our pupils normally. There's even peace of mind. Even our pupils are doing well. Normally, before we don't have toilets, we do go to the bushes to defecate. But now, it's even a nice toilet. Everywhere is tiles, look okay. In fact, I give our governor this. He's doing well. People in this vicinity, they take their children outside of this town, which is the next surroundings around there. They took their children down there. We don't have enough pupils. They always complain, no classrooms. The combination of your pupils in the class, the population is too much. That's the main complaint. But since when our governor have done this for us, they are bringing back their children to school. Now we have enough populations in our school now.
Existing classrooms were also thoroughly renovated, and the project has been further complemented by the newly constructed Abaosun-Ikogosi Road, a vital artery that not only eases students' mobility but also enables farmers to transport their goods to the market seamlessly.
We have Abaosun Nursery and Primary School. Abaosun is a farm settlement very close to Ikogosi, Ekiti. We just completed 12 classrooms there, newly constructed, then other 6 classrooms renovated. They have a primary section and a secondary section. These are some of the projects that came under intervention of Mr. Governor to Bureau of Special Projects.
Kí o tó wá kọ́ sùkúù fún wa, à sọ́fà àti máa lọ sùkúù àwọn ọmọ. Torí ìgbà wọ́n bá lọ Ìgbàrà tí wọ́n lọ Ọ̀kọ̀gùtì, ilẹ̀ ti lè ṣú. Ọ̀nà wa náà kí ọ̀nà wa náà tó dáa. A lè má tètè rí ọ̀kadà tí ó lọ gbé àwọn ọmọ. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́nu ìgbà tí Ọlọ́run ti ṣe báyìí tí wọ́n ti wá dá wa lọ́lá ní Abaosun, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn púpọ̀. Ọmọ wo sọ́fà kankan mọ́. Ká tó kí o tó bá ṣe ọ̀nà, èyí ṣe yà kéke. Torí irú àwa tá à ń rọjà yìí náà, gbogbo ìgbà tí à ń ṣe bójò bá ti rọ̀ báyìí, à ń sọ́fà, a máa rí orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti lọ. A lè ṣe ọjà lẹ́lẹ̀ gan, tá à ní rí ọ̀kadà tójò bá ti rọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́nu ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe ọ̀nà fún wa yìí, a dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn nítorí pé wọ́n ṣe tó níye lórí fún wa.
Wà nípa ojú ọ̀nà lẹ́yìn pé ọmọ ọlọ́kọ̀ọ́gì mọ́ kò lọ gbára mọ́ Abaosun lórí skul tí wọ́n ṣe yóò dáa fún wọn, yóò dáa fún ọmọ wọn, yóò dáa fún mọ̀lẹ́bí wọn. Wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe dáadáa ní lágbára Ọlọ́run. Bàbá dáa o, wọ́n ṣe mẹ́wàá fún wa. Èmi ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ gan yìí àti rìn gan dógún fún mi ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí èmi náà mo ti rìn dáadáa gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́. Lójú ọ̀nà mo ti lọ ọ̀nà oko, mo ti lọ ọ̀nà gbàrà gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn o. Níbi skul wọ́n ṣe fún wa, wọ́n ṣe fún àmọ́ tí a ń pè gírámà. Primary ló ṣe rìndìnrìndìn, wọ́n tó kò lọ́dà fún wa nínú igbó tá a wà. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ o.
To ensure the longevity of these investments, the Bureau maintains a standby maintenance team equipped with stock items for regular upkeep.
Everything that can make anybody work perfectly is made available to us by the help of Mr. Governor. This is an extension of Governor's office because this bureau is directly under the supervision of Mr. Governor. And so it is, we have everything to make us work effectively, anytime we are called.
Looking ahead, the Bureau remains focused on complementing its remaining mandates before the end of 2026. The indoor sports complex and the stadium upgrade are prioritized for completion. while the e-library, gatehouse and perimeter fencing at the Polytechnic are already finished and awaiting commissioning. In all of this, the Bureau of Special Projects stands as a powerful symbol of a government that listens, acts and builds. From the rural farms of Abaosun in Ikogwesi, Ekiti, to the state's premier educational institution, the impact is tangible and deep. This is a testament to a shared vision of Greater Ekiti State, one where no community is forgotten and every citizen has a stake in the future. However, beyond the Bureau's immediate projects, this episode also features significant updates on transformative initiatives within the Ekiti State Teaching Hospital, EXUS, all aimed at radically improving healthcare delivery in the state. These include the ongoing facelift of the emergency ward. This intervention became necessary to address the critical challenge of inadequate spaces for patients and offices for staff members. Today, that initiative is steadily and successfully reaching completion. A major milestone has been achieved with the newly commissioned state-of-the-art Center for Newborn Health Research and Innovation, CENRI. This is a landmark achievement of the Oyebanji administration, specifically designed to improve maternal and newborn healthcare delivery across the state and the country at large. As the first of its kind in the country, focusing solely on neonatal care, it serves as a hub for cutting-edge research, innovation, and clinical excellence aimed at tackling the challenges associated with neonatal care and reducing infant mortality rates across the state and beyond. However, most profound of all these is the ongoing magnificent construction of an 80-bedding hospital perched on an elevated level within the state's cradle of health, EXUS. This ambitious project, which commenced in 2025, is expected to be completed this year and commissioned for the benefit of all Ekiti people. The Governor Biodun Oyebanji administration has ensured accuracy and strict adherence to deadlines, often undertaking unscheduled visits to the site to personally confirm adherence to specifications. A recent visit to the site reveals an unstoppable momentum with visible improvements occurring daily. Fittings within the edifice are actively ongoing, from the spraying of doors and fitting of railings to the installation of electrical circuits and POP ceiling work. Given its location, Governor Oyebanji has prioritized a properly channeled drainage system to avert potential disasters in the long run. The drainage is both creatively and professionally handled, running from the top to the outlet at the bottom, where massive construction is ongoing to ensure it is properly channeled out of the hospital. When finally completed, this facility will decisively solve the issue of inadequate bed space and elevate healthcare standards in the state. The work continues. The foundations for a prosperous tomorrow are being laid today. This is the mark of progress, resilience, and the promise of a state where everyone belongs.
Suffice to say, there is no slowing down on keeping with the promises made to Ekiti people by the governor, even as the first term of office winds down in a few months. According to Governor Biodun Ibanji, no one will be left behind, no sector will be ignored, no work would be left undone. It is the promise of a serious performer. All right, let's keep it at that for now, and we end the program for this week. Join us next time for a fresh package. You can watch this episode again or any of our previous editions on our social media platforms showing on your screen. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wo jíire, ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ yá lèkìtì yìí ṣe, ó yẹ báyìí mọ̀ dúpọ̀ yìí gbìyànjú sílẹ̀, ká mú bàrú olèkìtì ayélujára jù yá.